In this video, I want to go over significant figures or significant digits. And they're essentially the number of digits in a number, a measurement, that tell you a little bit about the precision of the instrument used when measuring. So when measuring using a particular instrument, you would follow these instructions here. So when measuring, write down all of the digits you've obtained directly using the measuring device. So using the ruler or the scale or whatever, and add a final digit that you've estimated, okay? And what this does, it maintains information about the precision of the instrument used. Let's go into an example. Say we had to measure this black line here, okay? With the first ruler number 1, I'm looking here and it looks that to me that this lands on 9 point. This is going to be 8. And then I'm going to erase this and estimate, I think it's, actually, you know what, I think it's 9.7. Five, 6, 7, and then just a little bit over, I'm going to go 9.75. So 5 is my estimate. Using this ruler, it would be inappropriate to measure something as 9.7 or as 9.752. Okay? We're only going to have one estimated value. So this is measured in tenths. So we're going to have a hundredths estimate. All right. All right, let's go down to my next ruler. Here, okay, all I can do is measure, okay, well, I know that this line goes after the 9, and then I'm going to make my estimate. My estimate here, well, I think this is like, I don't really know. I'm not looking at my ruler above. Maybe it's like 9.8. Okay, with 8 being my estimate. Okay, the estimate would be in the tenths place. All right. And again, with this ruler, it would be inappropriate to say 9. Okay, it would be inappropriate to say 9.85. Okay, the only oh, sorry, I should put units here. The only thing that is appropriate is one estimated digit. Moving on to our next ruler, ruler number 3. Well, I don't know, I just have from 0 to 10, so I'm going to have to estimate the ones place. So in this example, and I'm going to write it on the ruler because I don't have any more room, I'm going to say that this is just the number 9. I know it's not 10, but I can't say anything more than that. I just know that I have an estimate in the ones place, which is 9 centimeters, that is. Okay, so the question comes about, what if the arrow, or the line, goes right to the, I'll do it with number 2 in red, goes right to the number. So say we have it going right to number 7. So for this ruler, it would be bad to say this is 7 centimeters, okay? What you should be saying is what's going to maintain the precision of the device used is you should say 7.8 0 centimeters, okay? This tells you that the instrument used could get this granular, okay? Same thing with ruler number 1. Ruler number 1, we have it going all the way to 7. So you might be tempted to estimate this line as just the number 7, period, 7 centimeters. That's not correct. What you should be writing is how is 7.00, with this 0 being your estimate. Okay? So, and in ruler number 3 is only when you should write my estimate is 7 centimeters. Okay? So these numbers are all different as far as measuring is concerned. They tell you what you used to measure your quantity. And there are a few rules with significant digits that we're going to get into now. Okay, so remember, significant digits contribute to the degree of accuracy of your number. Or, it's the precision of the instrument that you've measured it on. So, in this case, rule number 1, there are 5 rules. All non-zero numbers are significant. Okay? So in this example, 3.68, that has 3 significant figures or digits, and I'll abbreviate that as sig figs, or 3 sig figs. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Rule number 2. Zeros between non-zero numbers are significant. Okay, so if we have a 0 sandwiched in between 3 we know significant digits, we can say that this number has 1, 2, 3, 4 sig figs. Okay, that 0 counts because it's sandwiched in between 2 significant digits. Number 3. Zeros to the left of all non-zero digits are not significant, okay? So again, you can think about this as scientific notation. We're just interested in this 5 and the 6. So this is only going to have 2 significant figures. Okay? These zeros don't count. On to number 4. Zeros to the right of all non-zero digits are the only significant digits if there's a decimal point are only significant digits if there's a decimal point written in the number. Okay, so what that means is, like our example with the ruler, these numbers here represent the accuracy of your or the precision of your measuring device. So here, example 20,000. That is only going to have 1 sig fig. Okay, and that's the 1 sig fig is the 2. All right, if we wanted to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sig figs, we'd have to write 20,000 with a decimal point. Okay, sometimes a line, or sometimes it's written where a line will go over the last significant digit, something like that. Okay, example 2 here. We have 0.200000. Okay, so these digits after the significant figure and to the right of a decimal point, they're going to be significant. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sig figs on that one. Okay, and the last example, the last rule here, is numbers in scientific notation. So they have the same number of sig figs as the mantissa. Okay, and the mantissa is just the number in front of the x of the times 10 to the whatever number. So our example, 2.2 times 10 to the 5th, that is just going to have 2 sig figs. Okay, and those sig figs are 2 and 2.